Oh, actually abundance. Interesting. You know, I have this power of prosperity, and we have here abundance. So yeah, there's something here about abundance, attracting abundance. So definitely one of your blessings is abundance. Miracles. Oh, miraculous abundance. Yes, by the way, for a lot of you, you could be very much in a space where you are ready to attract the love of your life if you are single. If you're not single, if you are in a connection, the two of you are seeing each other much more eye to eye. Because look at this, in this card, right, the lovers, he is sitting here on this, I don't know, what is this, like some kind of crystal, right, bed, and he is looking into the clouds. Who is in the clouds? You over here. You, the one who is coming to this new cycle. So, you know, this is a very specific message for somebody, I guess. You needed perhaps to close some old chapters. You needed to close some old cycles so that you would come into this new authentic version of yourself. And look at this. While you are here coming into this new, more authentic, more present version of yourself with the Lover's card, your counterpart is literally looking at you here. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing your November video, so watch this again. I was thinking to do maybe just all signs, but you know, it is Scorpio's birthday, so let's do another extra bonus reading for Scorpios. Happy birthday for all my Scorpios. Give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe as well. Yes, and again, we're doing a lot of changes on this channel, so if you want me to keep doing your Scorpio videos, make sure you support them, make sure you like, you share, support the extended, whatever you do, so that I know that you want them. So anyway, we'll do this today. We already posted one prediction for November. Let's do another one. Let's see what comes up. Again, there are so many different videos I recently started posting here, your astrology placements, different things. We're going to be moving away from, you know, doing just Scorpio tarot reading and just tarot reading. You know, again, we used to do this because a lot of you guys like really wanted it. It's like every video would get like 70k views, whatever, 40k views. Recently, I do realize that maybe there's other things you're interested in. You know, you're not as interested in Scorpio tarot reading anymore. There's other things maybe more interesting. So I'm going to be doing other more interesting things here as well. So give this video once again a big thumbs up. Let's go right in. The only announcement is there is an option for Scorpio happy birthday reading. So there's a birthday special for Scorpios only, for those of you guys who are celebrating your birthday right now. Maybe those of you guys who are also a little bit on a budget. There were 5 spots initially released. I believe that there is only 2 or 3 left. So if you want, you know, your special birthday reading, it's going to be, the link is going to be in the description box. Also, your 2025 personalized predictions are still available in my Etsy shop. So the birthday special is not on Etsy, it's on Square, so don't get scared. You know, as long as the link is in my description of the video, it should be correct. What else? In the Etsy, there's 2025 personalized prediction. There is many other options as well, like all the options we normally are offering. I have restocked them. What else? And I am entertaining an idea of perhaps taking one more student. But you know, it's something like if it's there, you will see the link. If I do release it, it's going to be only for a few days, because to be honest, I'm entertaining this idea to take either one more astrology or one more tarot student. Let me know, you know, if it's what you want, because I'm thinking there's, you know, there's been many people reaching out to me asking me if I'm going to do more. I honestly, after this year, I'm not going to be able to do this. There's so many things I want to do. I enjoy it so much, teaching people one-on-one. You know, like to open a school again, it's a long process. And also like when you just upload videos, it's very different than when you're interacting with somebody one-on-one. You know, I actually do really enjoy that. So I'm thinking to give one more spot to study one-on-one with me, tarot or astrology, maybe both even. What about that? I'm entertaining that, because I know I'm not going to be able to do this in 2025. I know that. So if it's going to happen, it will be posted for a few days. Watch out for announcements. Anyway, let's go right into your reading. Let's see. Again, everything you need is in the description box. Let's go. Oh, the star. Okay, the star, and immediately after the star, the devil card. 8 of Swords. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, let me just, I cannot show the card because it's nudity here. Let me close the devil with the 8 of swords. Let me close the store with this. So I feel like you have a lot of blessings recently activated. So I don't know what you did. Maybe you did some kind of spiritual practice. Maybe you did some kind of spiritual cleansing, healing. Month of October is very, very powerful for the whole world, usually for spiritual cleansing. Especially for Scorpios too, because it's your 12th house. So you did something, I feel like, where you spiritually cleansed yourself. Now, with the devil to the 8 of swords, something you need to remember is that your limiting beliefs, or maybe certain even paranoid thoughts, it could be different things, could still be there. Now, the question is, how much power do you give them over you? That's what you need to ask yourself. Because like I might go, like I actually recently went through this whole month where I was doing special prayers every day, different things, different rituals, mainly like, stuff related to Kabbalah, but some other things too. I was going through a very big spiritual cleansing where I was very strict with myself. Like, there are certain individuals that are not allowed in my life anymore. I've forgiven them. Yes, let go. But there is no interaction, no, it's the door is closed, so to say, right? And I had these moments where I would be like, should I unblock this person, or should I pick maybe what they are up to? But I was very strict with myself. I was like, okay, restriction, we're not doing this. New life, new destiny, greatness, no one can steal my light anymore. And for you, there's something along these lines where it's like you might be going through a spiritual growth, spiritual awakening, but other things still that are stealing, so to say, the light from you. And it could be different things. Every time you do something where it's not for the best, like this when it's when you're like maybe undervaluing yourself in some way, or that this is not the path forward. Maybe you're allowing negative thoughts. We all have these thoughts, right? They're different for each person, but we all have these thoughts which tell us like, oh, you're not enough, or it's never gonna happen, or everyone hates you, or like, or you're unattractive, or whatever it is. This is this devil, so to say, which you still might have some of these thoughts, but only you decide whether the devil will actually, so to say, steal your joy, steal your light. The most important thing is focus, where you put your focus, where you put your attention. I might still have, like, let's just say if I had some traumatic experience, with some person from the past, I might occasionally still have these thoughts pop up, right, about something that my ego maybe is telling me about that story or about that person. But do I choose to allow this to get my attention, withdraw my attention from, let's just say I'm creating my best life right now, I'm dating this amazing new person? Will I allow these thoughts to come in as a thief in the night and steal my light, redirect my energy, which I could be given to myself, to my new partner, to my business, to the things I'm creating in my life? Or will I let it or will I not let it? It's up to me. Because the thoughts could be there. Something I recently learned, that the people who you think are like this most elevated, most like advanced, they have these thoughts where their ego, right, comes in and tells them, oh, you didn't do enough. Like, for each person, it just has different form. The question is, you have these amazing blessings opening up for you. Will you let, so to say, something to drain you of your life force? Queen of Wands, look at this, Queen of Wands, Six of Wands. This could be the time where you start asserting yourself differently. You just put, I want to say, for some reason, put the foot down and say, I deserve this and that. Maybe I see for some of you, it could be with a partner, or maybe with a family member, maybe in your career. It's almost like you're deciding the kind of life you want for yourself, and you're not allowing anything to once again shrink you and make you feel small. Like, it's almost like you realize that there's been all this time spent where you've been shrinking yourself and you don't want to do this anymore. Like, it's kind of like, I'm meant to be in an amazing relationship with a person who pampers me. I'm meant to be adored and admired by, people I work with, whether it's clients, whether it's co-workers, whether it's audience, whatever it is. And you know what? You might not believe in me, or you might not respect me, but you are irrelevant because you are not my target anyway. I am interested in people who love me. I'm interested in people who treat me well. I'm interested in people who think I'm the most gorgeous, most amazing person in the world. So if I'm not your type, let's say you're dating, right? A person like, oh, you're not my type. Okay, you are definitely not my type either, because I want a man who will look at me like I am the most gorgeous person that ever lived in this world. And if you don't feel about me this way, it's just an indication that you're not for me. Or again, it could be with clients, the same with audience. You know, I've made mistakes in my life with this YouTube, even paying too much attention to what people who I don't even want, you know, anywhere near me, what they say about me, what they think about me. Well, instead, you should just devalue, you know, it's different between actually constructive criticism, right? Because again, we don't want to be just anyone who criticizes us, right? Like devalue them. If it's a constructive criticism, it's one thing. But you know, those people who are nitpicky, who are never happy with you, who always, you know, they assert themselves towards you because they're trying to assert their dominance or something like this, you know, devalue them. They don't matter. You want people who love you, who like you, who resonate with your light, you know. If your light is triggering somebody's demons, it's just an indication there's a mismatch. So I feel like with the King of Pentacles card here, High Priestess, you're doing maybe something with your work, finances, which you keep it hidden. Happy times, celebrations. There's happiness actually. So looking happy. It's almost like, you know, you've been carrying so much on your shoulder. You've been working so hard and you thought this was never going to happen. You were never going to get to that finish line. But look at this, the finish line, you made it. For some of you, I'm seeing you're going to go to a racing event or something about sports cars or cars. So I don't know, is there a Formula One race? I know there's one in Mexico this week. Maybe something along those lines. Obviously, it doesn't have to do with that. But there's something here where in the month of November, especially as we're starting, right, November 1st, with this new moon of Scorpio, it's important to decide what kind of life you want for yourself. Who are you being? And it's like, I know it sounds like a broken record. You see content everywhere, right, saying about this. At least, I don't know, that's what my feed looks like. It's everybody working out and everybody's, you know, building their dream life. It's getting a little too much, to be honest, sometimes watching this. But I do feel like, you know, for you, like yourself, it's so important to, you know, just decide. It's your life. How is it going to unfold? Are you going to let others put you in the corner and keep you there? And you're just going to wait, you know, till you die one day and you just, that's all you're ever going to be? Or are you going to, despite it all, if you need to, I don't know, go ask people for help. If you need to, like, go ask until you get what you want, you know? So this is very interesting. So blessings definitely with the star card I hear. It looks good. Okay, so I'm going to do a love reading. Should I do a love reading? Yes, I guess so. Let's see, the deck which we will use remains a mystery. I actually haven't used this. Have I used this in a while or not? I don't remember. Let's see, let's do. First row is going to be you. Second row is going to be a person you're connecting with. Ooh, Six of Pentacles. Giving and receiving. Okay, ooh, the Lovers with a page. Sorry, Knight of Pentacles, not page. Knight of Swords. We have here, ooh, the Tower, Scorpio. What's happening? The Tower, Five of Cups. We have here the Three of Wands, and we have here the Page of Pentacles. Okay. There is a specific message just for somebody. I feel like it's literally for just one person. Okay. Somebody on their birthday is not very happy because you recently went through a breakup. Again, you know what I will say about this. Your birthday is ritualistic. You know, it's, of course, if you can have fun on your birthday, if you can, you know, go out with friends, loved ones, it's great. But I'm a person who, for example, celebrated so many birthdays, you know, alone, not because I didn't have anyone near me, but I travel a lot. So I actually prefer to travel on my birthday. I really like to. I even did this in recent years. I was doing something traveling for my solar return. So I would like look at the location and see where I like my solar return more. And, you know, I would travel essentially to that location. I've gone to Texas one year. I've gone to Sedona one year. I've gone to New York City one year. So like I always travel, try to travel. Mexico City one year. So like I spent my New Year, my birthdays alone. But what you need to remember about your birthday, your solar return, is that it is a ritual. It's a ceremony. You know, it's like, of course, again, if you are blessed with amazing friends, family, and you can gather with them, it's great. It's great. You know, it's like, do that. But even if you are alone, even if you've gone through a breakup, even if, let's just say, you have no friends, it happens, right? It's important on the day of your solar return to connect with the best frequencies. Like even if you have to, I don't know, go into deep meditation, deep prayer, first cry it out, but then still connect to the abundance, connect, you know, in your own way to your higher self, to God, right? And ask for blessings on that day, you still need to do it. To me, solar return and birthday is less of like, oh, happy birthday. It's more of a ritual. This is the most important day. I even posted a short video on this channel. This is the most important day of the year to manifest. This is the most important day of the year to manifest. You know, it was funny actually. I posted the video and there was some religious fanatics were trying to teach me about the Bible, which I read in its own original language every week. But they were trying to tell me something about how manifestation is not real. And it's crazy because actually, if you connect with the Bible, there is many, you know, indications there that you, not indications, so how to say this. There are many passages there that manifestation is like a literally biblical concept. So, you know, not to go there, but yeah, it's a message for somebody specific. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, we have here Death card. We have here Queen of Wands, we have here King of Wands, we have here Ace of Pentacles. So whatever you are doing on your birthday, do your best to be in high frequency if possible and manifest for yourself. The Emperor, we have here Five of Pentacles. Ooh, interesting. We have here Ace of Wands, we have here the Eight of Wands, we have here the Queen of Pentacles. You have a lot going on this month. Bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. I do feel like, you know, for a lot of you, maybe your single era is going to be over. Just for some of you, you know, if you're open for partnership, at least dating, yes, it could be there. Knight of Pentacles with the Empress, though, there's something here to say about, you know, finances improving. Big focus on finances, big focus on taking care of yourself this month. To me, Knight of Pentacles, like, and the Empress, they are very connected. The Empress, of course, is a higher octave, so to say, of Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is when you're well taken care of, you take care of your body, you know, you eat well, your money is doing well, and the Empress is that and more. There's this creative feminine energy about this card, right? So let's talk about this. You have the Six of Pentacles and the Lovers. I feel like right now, if you're in a relationship, if you're in a connection and it's doing well, get ready to receive, get ready to be pampered by your person. If you're not in a relationship, I feel like the only relationship that you're interested in is where you're well taken care of, or there is equal give and take, right? You don't want to be in a relationship where you're the one chasing a person or you're the one who initiates things. It's a no. Like, we're not doing this here. If you're the one who needs to be doing everything in a connection, you know, it's not a good connection, in my opinion. I don't know. It's like, for feminine energy, especially, you need to be the one receiving, taking care of, right? A man is his nature, if it's correct, right? A man is a provider by nature. Even if you think about the sun and the moon, sun is a masculine archetype, moon is a feminine archetype. Sun shines, sun is the giver of energy, moon reflects. Now, there's a whole story actually about the sun and the moon. There's a mystical text about how the moon one day, you know, in the age of enlightenment, so to say, the moon will increase its light, so it will be a luminary just like the sun, but it's a whole other concept. So we're not talking here about just passively, right, receiving, but, you know, still the sun is the one who initiates things more so. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, I feel like there could be some trips, some unexpected trips, unexpected conversations. Again, for some of you, I feel like around your birthday, you might feel very emotional. Again, don't take this message if you don't want this. I'm not forcing this on you, but you could feel emotional during your birthday. To be honest, it's a very common, widespread thing. But you might be also very happy. It might be like a lot of things, just like you're happy one moment, but at the same time overwhelmed because, I don't know, some memories come up. Regardless, though, again, remember what I said, try to put yourself in the best possible state of mind for the manifestation purposes. Three of Wands with a Page of Pentacles. For a lot of you, you're going to be envisioning a new chapter in your work, career, business. You're going to be changing a lot of things. They say it's time. Now, who are you connecting with? You could be connecting with another Scorpio. You could be connecting with an Aries. You could be connecting with a Leo. Honestly, it could be a bunch of different signs. But I feel like there is some mixed energy. So there's a lot of people in your energy in the month of November, which means you could be more social than typically so. You might be interacting with more people than typically so. I just feel like in general, you know, it's there are new opportunities. Like if you want to create a new connection, if you, so to say, have closed all the old doors and you're no longer looking back, that's one is important. I feel like here for some reason, like not looking back. Because if you keep thinking about somebody, what they did to you and how everything could have been different, it still means you are prioritizing that person in some shape or form. Like I knew when there was a person who disappointed me, let's just say a couple of years ago, and I knew that I was over that person, that situation, when, you know, I stopped feeling emotional about what happened. Now I kind of like look back and I'm like, yeah, this happened, but it only means that he was wrong person for me. Like it only means it's a good thing. Probably it happened that way, because if we stayed, like, you know, if we actually went into a relationship, I would have been disappointed. Maybe, you know, it would, you know, delay my other blessings. It's a good thing it happened that way, means, you know, it was just a wrong door for me, and like whatever. Like I had my illusion maybe in that moment. So like when you start thinking about your love life and somebody in your life this way, where you're like, there was just, you know, it was an experience, this person was not the one. Or maybe, you know, if it's, of course, it's a longer time relationship, if you spent many years with somebody and then there was a breakup, you also may need to understand that, you know, that relationship was there for that time in your life, because that's what, you know, you were learning. That's what you were meant to experience at that time. You know, that time is over. Only thing that matters is now, and what we're going to experience tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. Future is what matters. And I feel like with the Queen of Wands to the King of Wands, for a lot of you, if you want somebody who matches, somebody matches your freak, but I don't know, somebody who matches, like, you know, this viral song Nasty Girl or something on TikTok or on here on YouTube shows up, somebody who matches your vibes. If you want somebody like that, you know, with the Lover's card, especially here, Ace of Pentacles, opportunity is there. Masculine figure, strong figure. I feel like for you also with the Five of Pentacles, you need to stop dwelling on what's not working and start creating solutions. Like, I know you might have some problems. I don't know what kind of problems. It could be either financially, or it could be maybe with the Five of Pentacles, just not, you know, when you're just not feeling like life is everything, you know, it could be you're not living, laughing, loving. If it's the case, you need to focus 100% on solutions. Because I mean, again, you can dwell so much on how everything sucks, or with the Ace of Wands, you can ask to receive creative solutions, divine inspiration, move, you know, towards that. I feel like for most of you though, finances wise, you should be doing well in the month of November. They're saying protect your energy from unnecessary drama. So I don't know what it's about. You know, every day there is so much right around us. They call it evil eye energy. I personally don't, you know, it's funny, right? I wear red string, but at the same time, like I don't believe in evil eye as some kind of horrible thing. There are things, the vibes, right? You know how they say the vibes are off. And yes, sometimes when the vibes are off and you are interacting with low vibrational energy, yes, it impacts you in not such good way. One of the things you can see, like the negative energy might be impacting you, is if you are procrastinating, if you have low energy, it means something is draining it. So the best thing to do is to do your mantras, to do some kind of meditation, you know, like whatever it is. Again, everyone has different spiritual beliefs, right, and path. So, and actually, again, purposefully put your intention, put your focus on what you're doing. Like this morning, for example, I started recording my videos. I recorded the entire sun through houses and short videos on this channel. If you haven't seen, check it out. But like I started recording, and immediately, I think after first or second video, I was feeling so shitty for some reason. I felt anxious, I felt weird. Like I just felt really weird. I can't even explain it. There was somebody who wrote a mean comment, you know, and you know how you get reactive, right? And I was like, no, I will continue no matter what. You know, I will not allow this energy to sidetrack me. I went for a walk, and you know, like my mood improved, and I finished it. So there's something with your focus that needs to be like that, because the drama is there. There are people who are just stupid, and you just, you know, it's like you cannot, like there are people who are stupid. I'm sorry if it doesn't sound very like high vibe spiritual, but there are people who are weird, you know. What do you want me to say? You have to keep your boundaries with people like this. That's all. Yeah, same with the King of Cups to the Moon, to the Devil. There's a person who might want to tempt you back. You need to be careful with that. Once again, with the Four of Swords, if you know, turned on your sleep notifications, you know, Don't turn them off, they say. I don't know. I mean, you do you, but I just get that like where your focus is this month is everything. Because if you don't focus correctly, you're going to be all over the place. The High Priestess, Eight of Cups, yeah, they say it's time to walk away. For a lot of you, it's weird because I feel like you did walk away from something, but there are moments where it's like you're still, you know, turning back or something. And they're saying like, why are you doing that? It's almost like there's a part of you that's scared to maybe open new doors or go towards new things. And the past, as shitty as it was, feels more comfortable or more familiar. Because we get used to even our pain. We get used to like even the garbage. Like, you know how sometimes you have bags, right, of garbage or something, and you know you needed to throw it out, certain things in your apartment. I'm not talking about like garbage that actually stinks, but you know, like you might have some bag of things you need to donate or whatever, and it's just there and you get used to it. There's just this bag in the corner. No, they're saying like purge, get rid of it, heal the ouch. There's a healing moment for you coming in this month where you will feel cleansed and protected. There is a storm, I feel like, that could be happening, not in your life, but maybe around you. You could be aware of certain energies that may be more volatile. But I feel like, again, if you focus your intention on what's important, for some of you, it's a new relationship, new connection that is going well, or maybe you're manifesting a new one. Also cleaning house, decluttering, you know, focusing on your own, you know, using your spirituality to overcome any kind of obstacles in your life. If you focus this way, things will go better. I was getting this message a few days ago, like I literally had it was like a download. And I mean, it's kind of a download, but it's also common sense. For me, essentially, the message said something along the lines of like, you know, there's so much information about everything these days, right? You know, it's like we live in the age of information. But what's important and what's actually going to determine whether somebody's going to become successful in life or not is, first of all, your focus, right? Your ability when everything is happening all the time, everywhere, and you're aware what's happening there and here and with this person, with that person. Like all the noise, right? Your ability to focus on what you're doing, it's a superpower right now. And it's number one. And number two is a regulated nervous system. People who are calm, people who are able to regulate themselves, people who are not reactive, people who, you know, are not also in draining codependent connections where you constantly depend on somebody, or there's certain emotions, you know, that you don't know how to center, how to regulate. Like, this is something that you need to definitely focus on. So if you're not emotionally regulated, this is the time for you to get essentially more calm, more like more centered. So these two things, if you can focus and if you can regulate your emotional and your nervous system, this can make you unstoppable. Okay, let's see if there's any other messages for you when it comes to love. Oh my God, I actually am getting tired, you know, from this reading. I haven't done them in a while. Let's see, Knight of Swords, Justice. So there's some kind of, you know, this is the message just for some of you. Again, want to emphasize that because this is a general reading, it's not a personal reading. And essentially they talking to me about mid-month, mid of November, Knight of Swords with the Justice. There could be some kind of karmic situation when it comes to love, you know, some kind of anxiety. There could be a person who maybe is anxious over losing you. It's one way it could manifest. It could be you also like becoming anxious because there is some kind of new karmic contract that's coming in. Again, when I say karmic, I don't mean it like, you know, 99% of YouTube, you know, astrologers, tarot readers say it. When I mean karmic, is like it's something predetermined maybe for you to meet somebody. You are getting anxious about important person in your life, but I feel like this time more than ever, the doors, so to say, for the things that you want are open. But again, they are saying, have you really closed the door on your past? There was some kind of treachery, deceit, you know, somebody who was not a good person, or even if they were a good person, they were not a good person to you. They didn't treat you well. So they're saying the blessings will come in the month of November, but you have to make sure you shut that door to whatever was in the past. We have here a piggy. So I don't know, maybe it was something you cannot even eat. I don't know, depending, right, on your, and by the way, I'm just going to insert this. my relationship with religion is complicated given my background, and I have Mars in the 9th house, so that should tell you, if you know even a little bit of astrology, a lot. But I have to say something. When people throw, what is it, Deuteronomy, they like to throw at me about religious people when they start trying to argue about Bible with me, even though I went to Jesuit University on, I can say, I guess, full scholarship. I think there was only one class I had to pay for, but it was like my own mistake because I didn't take it on time, and it was like a penalty. I had to pay for it. Anyway, somebody who reads, the Bible in its original language almost every week, I try to do it. And when they try to throw this Deuteronomy at me about how seers, whatever, are prohibited, which actually, if you study Deuteronomy, it's not even considered one of the 5 books of Moses. And also, like, there is in Hebrew, in the language where it was written, it's a very different than English translation. It's also a commandment given to very specific tribes. And anyway, they like to throw it, right, the religious people, when they come attack you, how this is, like, not allowed. But they forget that there were other commandments, such as, like, do not eat pigs, do not eat this, do not eat that. So I'm curious, how does it work? Like, you take these parts, that work for you. And then again, I personally, I don't practice anything in a strict way. Like, I study Kabbalah, but I do eat shellfish. Yeah, it's like, that's just how it is, that's how I do it, okay? But at the same time, when people who are close-minded religious, who don't even follow all of this commandments, so to say, one of which, by the way, being judgmental is very, very bad, and then they throw this at you and they say how, you're not supposed to be doing this. Okay, sure, you're not supposed to be doing this, but, like, do you yourself follow all of the different commandments? There is, like, if you want to be very strict, there's like 613 specific commandments of what you're not supposed to do, if you want to even go into those books. Anyway, people are crazy. But for you, however, going back to the piggies, maybe you are not even, I really sidetracked here, but it just had to be said. Maybe you look back at that piggy. Maybe somebody is born in the year of a pig, actually. There's something about this piggy in the card. And it's like, did you really close the door? If this person was born in the year of the pig, let me tell you what is their birth year, because I actually see this as Chinese year for somebody. It's 1983, 1971, 1995, and again, minus 12 years. You can go like this. So it's either 71, it's 83, or 95. Somebody was born in the year of a pig here. This could be a specific message. Anyway, we'll take this to the extended and see. So anyway, going back to what we're talking about here, some kind of door in your life needed to be shut. This is the door to treachery, to trickstery, something where, maybe even for a lot of you, it could be another Scorpio, or just something you were trying to understand for a long time. If this door is closed, they are saying, look at the 7 of Cups to 9 of Cups. There is not just one blessing, but there are so many blessings that are coming into your life. What these blessings are, we will take a look. I'm seeing 9 here, but who knows? Maybe there is more. Link to the extent is going to be down below. As always, guys, give this video a big thumbs up. Again, there's a special birthday reading for Scorpios. I believe there's only 2 or 3 spots left. I think there will be personalized study opportunity with me. Again, I might take one more if it's available. It's going to be in the description box and the comments. Love you all. We'll talk soon. If there is if you're booking the one-on-one anything, any packages, contact me on Etsy. Here I'm not reading comments. Thank you so much. As always, give this a big thumbs up. Love you all. We'll talk soon. Bye bye.